Hobbit starting to move forward. No CTs in a flanking position. Again, all of them comes down to the headshots. Adren off to a good start. Two-man advantage now. Hobbit putting in work. Another headshot for him in. 2 kills in fact for Adren. And Adren will finish off the 3rd kill. 3 kills in total for Gambit. A much needed pistol round. Again, they've shown us that they've been good at winning these pistols. And it continues. But he's got to be careful, backing into the flames again. Now he's in the red. There's a lovely second headshot there, leaving Mo alone, waiting for the smoke to go. Dupree must be close enough to hear the scope. If Mo knew that both players were in the red, maybe the pistol comes out, misses Zipex. Time running out for the man. The grenades is gonna do the job. Out with the pistol now, Mo. Sees Dupree, and there's the second kill. Has he got time to defuse the bomb though? It's been quite ticked. Yeah, he's fine. 5 rounds, Gambit keep the clean sheets.
A good setup here from Astralis. They've got that positioning towards B ready. They're not going to opt to have any lurkers towards. They're going to use all 4 players to get into this B bomb site. The counter grenades, though, very annoying for Gambit. The rotation's already coming for them as well. They understand what's happening on the map. This is really, really awesome for the Gambit's perspective. Again, just slowing Astralis down, buying themselves time, but the bomb will still be planted, and shots can still be taken here. As we've got Dupree looking over the crates there, trying to find these CTs. It's going to look really good for Gambit. The 2 frags from them, and just Dupree to defend the bomb against 4. It's going to be a tough one here. Gets himself the first frag. Still more to be had there as the team flash goes in. Dupree could have players coming from all sides, so he's got to be so careful. More grenades as well as the defuse will be pressured. Actually, are they going to go towards B here? Indeed, going down connector through the door. Gambit do have a man on the site though. Zeus is quite weak, and Mo is looking. It looks like they have the sound cue. And Mo looks for the cross, hits the first shot. Device's head is sent somewhere very far away, but Zipex will still get the trade and the bomb down.
Oh, Zeus down from the nade. He was the critical player in that situation, and now Mo is at a distinct disadvantage. Looking the wrong way in the smoke, but he still lands the kill. Gambit, that is absurd. 4K for Mo, absolutely destroying Astralis in that round. Limited by that Molotov, but I'm sure he'll head to try and get some more picks towards the bomb site, where there are 4 Gambit players.
Gambit with a good read on this one, indeed. Having great positions here, but it's all about hitting those shots as well, isn't it? As we have the Astralis side of readying a push in. They've got the grenades starting to sail in. Glaive going for the entry, able to catch one. That's about 5 frags in a single second. Absolute madness here. Mo gets himself 2. A 3rd from Mo. Not going to stop anytime soon here. And there it is, number 4.
Come back to it later because there's a big round, a big duel there. Dozier losing the bomb to Kiabi, but there's another player there towards that long area. They could pitch these plays, but he's not committing just yet. I think it's Mo in that long area, and they're coming in with the frags. Astralis could this be the start of something for the kills Astralis?
Good follow-up there coming in from Zipex. It was a connection to by Device there through the bottom of the floor. We'll see whether or not Zipex can get more. There it is. The bomb is down. 13 seconds to go. It has to be collected. The frags have to be made. But it's Zipex to make the kills here. It's just Zeus who remains now, looking for a way in. There's 2 players here. He'll get 1. No time for the bomb plant at this point. It's done. All Device has to do is survive, and he'll do so. Looking to make it worse here, trying to catch Zeus. We see Gambit forced to take defensive positions, down 2 men, but with the bomb ticking away. Definitely still anyone's at this point. We've got Kirby coming in for the flanket monster now as we see Gambit desperately trying to hold on to the water, but Dupree jumping in like a superhero from above here. It's down to Mo, but he can't do it. And indeed, that streak of pistols has been broken by none other than Astralis.
So far, some crucial opportunities have come and gone, but there's only so much information for Gambit. Kiabi forced into the open, but the smoke will save him just in time, but not in time to get that kill.
The entry frags are bound here for Gambit as they march their way in. Another head spotted, another head shot. Adren doing great work, so is Dozier now. Just Dupree to try to stay alive here for Astralis in this map. For Gambit.
Mo spotting 1 player, but not spotting the bomb. They barrel out of the balcony position, and Glaive gets himself the first kill. A much needed kill for Astralis, but they need the round as well. It continues to go the way of Astralis. The short plant, the plant from Infernos of old is here. It's the use of a cheeky frag through the smoke. I think he was blocked by a grenade there. Either way, he gets a kill. The bomb has been planted. Time is of the essence now for Gambit. They're all here on the site, and that's another smoke kill for Zeus.
Yeah, pretty insane stuff there from him, and he's really created, carved an opening here for the remainder of Gambit to try to get this defuse coming, but the bomb is ticking really quickly at this point. Adren going in really close on the site, can't win the engagement. It's going to be Hobbit left now against 3. That's a nice headshot, but can he get the rest? Will he have time? So many questions here for him to answer. So much pressure, and it's going to be Dupree to shut it all down. No scout required there, and now it's going to be really awkward here for Astralis, because not only are they down 2 players, Glaive and Device are critically weak. They're trying to hold position here with Dupree, trying to get an additional frag, but again, they have to go to the site, they've got to plant the bomb, and that's why Gambit are holding positions. They know that it's Astralis that have to do what is essentially a death run onto that bomb site. Device looking, playing patiently. Mo with another kill. Are you serious? 3 kills on that CZ of his.
Zeus, Device, he's down to 3 HP. I think Zeus might have tagged him with the scout. There's no solution to this situation for Astralis. It's a 2 versus 4, and they've got almost nothing to fight with. Device, 40 seconds. Hobbit will finish him off. Mo starting as he means to go on. 3 kills in that round with that CZ. They will collect the bounty. That is a rocky start for Astralis, to say the least. Seen this. Talk about that more when the buy rounds come in, but for now it's the forced buy rounds. Dupree with a nice eagle kill towards long, but the gun will be rescued by Zeus.
A good presence here, actually, for Astralis now. They've a lot of position. The problem is the health is running low on these players, and they'll start to make the committed play onto the side for that bomb plant. Looks like Dozier has something to say about it, but a great response there from the Danish side. Just Adren and Hobbit remain. Adren caught in the back there, taking critical damage, and that's it for him. It's just Hobbit left here. Everybody's tagged, so desperately tagged here, but Astralis can hold awesome positions here, and it's hard for Hobbit to know the situation he's in. He does get the kill onto Dupree, but now he's considering that situation. Okay, do I just go for the save? Do I just keep this M4 and CZ into the next round?
Dupree again, looking for picks on short B on overpass. Now looking for picks on short for Inferno. Not sure if a flash was there. I heard a flash from Mo, but they definitely weren't blind. So now the site can be pinched by Astralis.
Yeah, Astralis starting to march in here. It's looking very overwhelming. Dozier gets himself 2 though, and it could be more. Indeed it will. A 3rd headshot found as Hobbit now swoops in to save the day as well. It's down to Kirby for the clutch here. 1 versus 2, and that bomb is not down. He doesn't have a huge amount of time, but he's got enough to work off of here. 35 seconds, and he has no idea where these 2 players are. Does he guess correctly? Oh, it's going to be a trend coming in with a perfect timing and angle to finish off Kirby and dash his chances in that clutch. And they are taking their sweet time about this at the moment. Haven't really poked middle at all, so Astralis probably feeling that it's going to be a B play. We'll see. They're playing very defensively at the back of the bomb sites. And they are actually running out of grenades at this point. Only 4 remaining. No smokes. And there it is. Dozier starts the action off. Catches the quad setup, but actually trades 1 for 1. 4 versus 3 now for Astralis to play off of, and 30 seconds to Gambit to get the bomb down.
They're trying, not quite finding Zipex behind the fountain. Zipex ringing the bell. And Mo will get finished off, falling apart bit by bit for Gambit. Zeus on his own versus 2. They're not rotating just yet, but they're not quite needed. Zipex is enough, shutting that round down. At the beginning, I can only assume that string of rounds in this game, in this match. Dozier with the garden hose. Could call him Hosier, weeding out these plants of Astralis. And Adren finishing things off. A brief round, and Gambit will compromise their position and maybe give too much information to Dupree, but he's on his own. There's only so much he can do in a situation. The bomb towards B, Device towards main for now. Playing the clock again, Dupree very patient, and indeed, maybe that jump cost Adren his life. All they expect a second player and Hobbit. Hobbit's exposed though. I do wonder if Device can pick him off from his position. This is a position Device will play himself. And perhaps that pick from Dupree is rotating the T's towards the A site. Device has been seen now, switching out his weapon. More CTs going for the high ground.
This is really hard. Such crisp stuff there from Mr. Dupree, as there's now just 2 players left here. 1 for Gambit. Hobbit trying to find a way amongst the trains to get to safety, but safety will be stolen from him.
But he's not dead. Glaive with a massive flank. He will hit a scope. Zipex just has to hide. Glaive, they have no idea. Where is the second player looking to play, make a championship play here? Hobbit, they don't know where he is yet. Oh, he's killed his teammate! Dan, this time it's for real. But it's no good for Hobbit. He's got to bait Glaive to the point of no return. And he does it. A nice round on the board. Where's the communication? They're talking by pigeon mail, and it did not get there fast enough.
And now more could follow from a Device as yet more space is open for the Astralis side, as they also have B as a great option. Allow Device just to keep causing distraction, cause terror to this A bomb site. Device is their worst nightmare right now, as the bomb can make its way soon to B, or perhaps Device will do it all by himself and his trusted AWP. It's just Dozier who remains. Device finally falls, but the trade is there. What a insane round there from Device. There are 3 defenders here and almost a 4th on the way. Device trying to get some bullets in there. How much damage will he do as they start to rush down the slope? Dupree on the bomb site there. That's a fantastic tap there from Dupree. What else has he got in store? Nothing. It looks like Mo to respond to. Absolute chaos here on the B bomb site.
Mo is not done with them quite yet. 4 on 2, but never count any team out on a pistol round. Kiabi coming in from the back, but Mo's ready for him. Time to reload for Mo. Knows roughly where both players are now. Looking for the burst fire is Mo. Very cheeky stuff. In the meantime, Zeus gets the kill. 1 versus 3. He stressed the importance of this pistol round. It will go the way of Gambit. 10-6. Dupree, the only man who can get sound cues at the moment around the pop dog area. Glaive maybe with an unexpected angle, but the smoke is down. The push is here, but Zipex is not having any of it. A 3K from Zipex. That is massive. Time being. And Gambit continues to harass and show presence on Ivy, but they're not doing more than showing presence. Again, they're going to have to just storm into one of these sites. They've got the smokes to execute towards A, or do they? One being deployed very late towards Ivy. There's an aggressive play from the CTs, but nobody picked off indeed. Adren will be the first to go down.
Dozier, critical damage done to Glaive. Still a chance here for the Gambit side as that the smoke starts to dissipate, and there's more opportunity here for Gambit to get these angles working in their favor. Mo has found a forward position in the yard now. He just has to pick away, but the problem is that his team is being picked away. He's going to have no one left to play with, and indeed that's the case. Whiffs his shot, can't really do that in this situation. It's going to be all he can do to survive now. That's a good defensive shot now as they pursue him. Hot on his heels. Great shot there from Mo, but it's all in the end